India's history isn't missing pages, it's missing volumes, and some of the greatest empires were left out on purpose. Why have we all heard of Akbar or Shah Jahan, but barely anything about the Cholas, the Vijayanagara Empire, or the Pallavas? South India wasn't just a part of Bharata, it was its soul, its shield, and often its savior. But somehow our textbooks forgot to mention them. Let's bring the legacy back. Let's start with the mighty Cholas. These weren't just kings, they were visionaries, builders and conquerors. Raja Chola, Rajendra Chola ruled over the naval empire that extended to Southeast Asia, including parts of Malaysia, Indonesia, even Thailand. They built monumental temples like Brihadeshwara in Tanjore, an engineering marvel that still stuns architects today. The Cholas were not just military giants, they were devotees of Sanatana Dharma, patrons of Shaivism, temple rituals and Tamil literature. Their navy sailed across the ocean to protect Dharma, and yet their names barely finds a place in our school textbooks. Before the Cholas, there were Pallavas, the original temple architects. Rulers like Mahendravarman, Narasimhavarman created the shore temple, Mahabalipuram's cut rock marvels. The Pallava Grantha script used Sanskrit, spread Hinduism across Southeast Asia. They were among the first kings to combine Vedic and local traditions, setting the stage for a pan-Indian Dharma. They embraced both Sanskrit and Tamil, building bridges between cultures, never walls, but again forgotten. Now let's talk about Vijayanagara Empire, arguably the last great Hindu empire. Founded by Harihara and Bukka in the 14th century, guided by the saint Vidyaranya. Under Krishnadevaraya, the empire flourished, uniting Telugu, Kannada, Tamil and Sanskrit traditions. The empire stood like a wall between Islamic invasion and southern Dharmic continuity. Hampi, its capital, was a grandeur filled with Ramayana carvings, Vedic rituals and Sanskrit scholars. The Vijayanagara kings defended Dharma until the brutal battle of Taikota. After that, South never saw a united Hindu front again. So why these kings were forgotten? Because colonial historians and later post-independence politicians had a different agenda. They didn't want unifying Hindu empires remembered. They preferred to showcase invaders, fragmentations and foreign rulers. Even state boards like in Tamil Nadu began erasing these legacies to push Dravidian separatist narratives. Instead of Cholas, we read about Cleves. Instead of Krishnadevaraya, we memorize Aurangzeb. Instead of temple science, we study colonial civilizations. Legacy lives on, but history doesn't. It waits to be rediscovered. Today, the legacy of these kings lives on. In the stones of Tanjore, in the ruins of Hampi, in the rituals that still echoes through the temple corridors, and in the DNA of every Indian who values Dharma, unity and culture. We were not a fragmented land of tribes. We were ancient civilization bounded by Dharma, defended by kings the world forgot. Now it's time we remembered. So next time someone tells you that India is a land of foreign rulers, disconnected regions, tell them about Cholas, tell them about Pallavas, tell them about Vijayanagara, tell them that Sanatana Bharata didn't survive by chance. It survived because of the kings who fought, built and preserved the soul of this land. Let's give them their place back in the history where they have always belonged. Swasti.